Hey there. People call me Miss Kathy. Some people call me the Jesus Lady because I help the homeless, help people get resources. And I went through homelessness for a period of time in my life too. It really humbled me. It made me see that life isn't about pursuing stuff. It's about being available and present to help other people. Well, here in my channel, I would share my faith. This is kind of a new channel. I haven't had it long, so I don't have many subscribers. But if you like my content and you want to hear my test and my testimony, you want to hear about some stories from the hood, well, honey, some people call me crazy white cracker bitch. You know what I say? I ain't no saltine, but I sure am salty. I've got some stories of being targeted from where I lived next door to drug traffickers. And now that a lot of the cartel have been rounded up in America, a lot of the low-hanging fruit in the hood, people trying to get a bag at the expense of other people's lives, who impose themselves on your home, like my house being broken into over 40 times. I've lost count. At this point, I feel like I should just leave the front door and back door open almost, because my neighbors have been inside my house more times than me. Sometimes it feels like. And when you call the police a lot, well, the reason criminals want you to call the police is to desensitize the police from wanting to help you, to make them think you're crazy or you're imagining things. But in my case, the locks were being picked on my front and back door, mostly my back door. And my neighbor was coming in and out of my house, not just to steal stuff, but to make me uncomfortable, to make me feel afraid, stealing my Amazon packages, breaking my windows, throwing rocks at my house in the middle of the night. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. But ultimately, behind all of these two incidences with two different traffickers, the reason for doing things like that to me, committing crimes against me, having me beaten 6 weeks before my cancer surgery by a stranger, it was to make me afraid and make me want to move. But I didn't move. But they're getting ready to move, if you know what I'm talking about. They're getting them ready to go away, far away, where I hope they meet Jesus. Some people never meet him unless they meet him in a jail cell. Subscribe for